take Flora for a minute? I've got to phone work.
What's the point? You'll be there in a minute.
I won't. Your mother can't get here till 10.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. Doctor's appointment or something. Why she couldn't have left it till this afternoon. Marie, hi, it's Alex.
Hello, Mrs. Maguire.
Hello. Mrs. Miles, isn't it?
Yes. I've come to see your husband. How's the baby?
Oh, he's fine. How about you? Your daughter-in-law was pregnant the last time you were here, wasn't she?
Oh, yes. We've had the baby, Flora. She's 8 weeks old now. My blood pressure's probably gone through the roof. I'm that busy.
Good morning. What's the matter?
It's just been one of those mornings. I wanted to get here early.
I don't know why you bothered. No one expects to see you before 9.
I just wanted to get him in time for coffee.
Oh, right, yeah, right. Or are you too late? He's in with a patient and he's got a list as long as your face.
It's all right for you. You don't know what it's like being trapped in that room all day.
Oh, well, maybe you should ask Mac for a transfer into Ben's room. You could tuck yourself away in a corner and stare at him. Yeah, I'm sure his patients won't mind.
Shut up. You're not funny.
Well, that's fine. Being a grandmother is obviously doing you the power of good.
Oh, I have to be fit for this baby. Her car seat weighs a ton. And her off-the-road pushchair needs very firm handling.
Tell me about it. I had to go on a course, you know.
They're different, aren't they, these modern mothers?
How do you mean?
Well, my daughter-in-law, she's decided that she's not going to have the baby vaccinated. I don't know where she gets her facts from, but she seems to think that she'd be healthier without.
Well, that point of view is becoming more and more common, sadly.
But it's wrong, isn't it? I knew children who were crippled with polio.
Well, some people do believe that we cause more problems by immunising the babies.
Well, what do you think? Have you had Kieran done?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the risks of contacting any of the diseases are far more dangerous than any side effects from the immunisations. And you're right. People have forgotten what whooping cough and polio are like.
Alex is very bright, but she just thinks that she knows best. And that anything I say must be old-fashioned.
Well, there's nothing old-fashioned about immunisation. Far from it.
So what'll happen if the baby doesn't have them?
Well, if she comes into contact with any of the diseases, she'll have no immunity. These diseases have declined rapidly, but they're still with us.
And Flora could catch them.
Well, she wouldn't have any defences, would she? Look, why don't you suggest to your daughter-in-law that she comes in and talks to the nurse, and that way we can find out what's worrying her and hopefully put her mind at rest.
Oh, I didn't have to wait, so I'm earlier than I said.
Yeah, thanks. Everything okay?
Oh, yes, the blood pressure's fine. Oh, where is she?
Asleep on the sofa.
Oh, well, you go off and I'll pop her in her crib.
She's fine there.
Oh, no, she might roll off. Better be safe.
She can't roll. Just leave her. She'll wake up otherwise.
Oh, I don't expect so.
She will. She always does.
Oh, not in my experience, but I'll sit on the sofa and watch her if you prefer.
You don't need to watch her.
Oh, well, you go along. She'll be fine with me.
Right, we're back at the normal time.
Yes, no hurry. Take as long as you want.
You okay?
I'm still worried that Mac thinks that I'm a total dipstick.
I think you're overreacting. Mac doesn't need impressing. He just wants to know you're doing a good job.
Okay, if you say so.
You've got nothing to worry about, honestly.
What's it going to be like now he's back? Will he be checking up on me all the time?
No. He'll be around if you want to talk about anything, but he won't interfere. It's not his style. Mac?
I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah.
How to find Jude a new boyfriend?
What?
Our dinner party. Great opportunity for her to meet someone new.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've got a few mates who might fit the bill. A couple of the golf course, play off for 6 and 8, I think. And there's a consultant at St Phil's, gynecology. Could be useful.
I think Jude's got plenty of male friends.
Not having much luck with any of them, though, is she? 2 weddings and a broken engagement. The trouble is, she is not meeting the right kind of men. Look at Pete.
What's wrong with Pete?
Don't say anything, though. I want it to be a surprise.
It's your special book. Oh! Here it is.
Rachel, hi, it's Mark.
Oh, hello.
I wondered if you were free today.
Oh, no, I promised to do Robert's tea later. I haven't even done the shopping yet.
Well, will you be tied up all night? I could drive over, we could go for a drink.
Is it important?
What about tomorrow?
Well, I don't have to be at work till 2. You have to excuse the mess.
That's fine. I'll see you for lunch then.
OK. Bye.
I've brought my granddaughter to see the nurse.
What's her name?
Oh, she's gorgeous. Hello, darling. Oh, she makes Kieran look huge.
Yes, she's put on 4 pounds, and she takes nearly 6 ounces at each feed.
Lovely name, isn't it? Flora.
Yes, it's Greek for flower. Her middle name is Scarlett, and I'm not too sure about that.
Flora Miles. You can take her up now.
What a lovely baby.
Is it? They all look the same to me.
So you brought Flora in for her first set of injections, is that right?
Yes. My daughter-in-law works, you see. She would have taken time off, but she thought it'd be better if I did it. She can't cope with needles. Oh, there's a letter from her to say that it's all right.
But the mums find it far more upsetting than the babies do half the time. That's fine. And is she well at the moment? No fever or sickness?
No, she's fine.
And she's not taking any medication?
No.
Good.
It's just a little prick, isn't it?
Yeah, there might be some swelling, but it didn't last long. I'll give you a sheet with all the information on it.
Shall I take her top off?
Oh, we do it at the top of the leg, so just lift her dress up and that'll be fine.
Oh. Well, madam, where's that leg?
OK, you hold her firmly, and then we'll start with the combined first.
Matt was telling me about his plans for your dinner party.
Plans?
Yeah, you know, fixing Jude up with some eligible bachelor.
Oh, yeah. It was his own idea, you know.
But this is Jude we're talking about. I can't really see her hitting it off with one of his golfing cronies.
What do you mean? Mac knows some very nice people at the golf club.
Pass me the sick bag.
How long has she been crying like that?
Oh, not long. She's just overtired, that's all. She won't let herself settle in her crib.
Hey, shush. She's hot.
Well, she's got to understand that's where she sleeps. You'll make her rot through your own back otherwise.
She's hot and clammy. Susan, how long has she been like this?
Oh, well, it's just where I've been holding her. What's she doing?
Seeing if she's got a rash. Why didn't you call me?
Oh, she's just overtired.
She's got a temperature. She could be really ill.
Oh, no, it's just colic. She took her bottle too fast.
You don't know that.
She'll be fine now her mum's back.
Too right, she will. You can see yourself out. I'm taking her to the doctor's.
Hello there. I'm sorry, we're
I
closed.
know you're not open, but I'm really worried about my baby.
What's the problem?
Well, she's got a temperature and she's been really upset. I thought I'd better bring her in just in case there's something actually wrong.
What's her name?
Flora Miles.
Flora Miles. All right, I'll get the notes if you'd like to go through.
Thanks.
Katrina, can you help me find Flora Miles' notes?
Oh, yes. Faith gave her jabs earlier.
Oh, good. I bet you gave her a grilling about the side effects. I should have warned her.
What?
She was worried about the immunisation. I suggested she talk to Faith.
I don't think she did. Susan brought in the baby.
What?
The grandmother.
Yeah, I know she is. She told me this morning that her daughter-in-law had decided not to have the baby done. So where's Faith?
She's gone out.
So you mean the grandmother came in and did this without the mother knowing?
I've no idea. Still, if the mum gave permission, we're bound to have it on file, aren't we?
Well, Faith wouldn't necessarily keep that type of thing.
And if she isn't here, I better go and smooth things out.
No, it's all right, Mac. I'll handle it. She's waiting for me anyway. I suppose we assume Faith did everything by the book. And whatever's happened isn't down to any fault of ours.
What did you tell Susan this morning?
That the benefits of immunisation far outweigh the risks. Good, eh?
What do you think?
We've seen Flora once already today.
What?
Didn't you know?
No, my mother-in-law was looking after her this morning.
Well, I think it might have been her that brought her in.
Why? I don't understand.
Flora came to see the nurse for her first set of jabs. Diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, HIV, meningitis C, polio. Well, that explains why she's a bit hot and irritable at the moment. She's having a reaction to the immunisations.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's her file?
Yes. Look, should still be able to see the mark. Yeah. There you go. It's a little bit red still.
But I didn't want her to have these injections.
Ah. Do you think your mother-in-law could have brought her in anyway?
Obviously. But how come you did this without me being here?
Well, normally when the parents don't bring the children in themselves, we need some kind of authorisation, a letter or a phone call.
She must have forged my signature, the devious old cow.
What's the matter?
I'm cold. I didn't think you meant going to the park.
Oh, sorry. I always come here when I need a break. The fresh air helps to clear my head.
Careful, you're sounding like a doctor now.
So what do you do when you need to relax?
Listen to music, go out, phone someone.
Like who?
Oh, none of my family, that's for sure. They just go on and on about me missing the latest birthday. And when are you going to go round for Sunday dinner? Nah, probably a mate, and then we'll go to the pictures.
Oh, what would you see?
Nothing girly and nothing romantic. The latest action blockbuster, probably.
What's wrong with romantic films?
They're totally unrealistic and totally predictable. You always know who the girl's going to end up with in the first 30 seconds. Never the guy that she starts off with, and usually the one that everyone thinks is totally unsuitable.
And you don't think that's realistic?
Well, no. Or maybe.
6 different vaccines. What kind of cocktail is that for her body to cope with? No wonder she's ill.
A slight reaction is really nothing to be worried about.
She wouldn't be having any reaction if she hadn't have had the injections.
I'm aware you didn't want her to have the vaccinations, but it really is quite important that children have this done at an age when they are most vulnerable. Whooping cough, pertussis, is particularly dangerous in newborn babies. The reaction won't last long, and infant paracetamol should relieve the symptoms.
More drugs?
Yes. The vaccination programme does have a real purpose. And believe you me, the jabs that she's just had are far less invasive than any of these diseases would be.
OK, what was your first holiday without your parents?
Without my... Ibiza. What about you?
Warsaw.
Warsaw?
I went with a mate. He wanted to find this Polish girl that he'd fallen in love with on an English language course.
Oh. Did he find her?
No. Turned out that he didn't have her address. We spent 3 weeks in the cheapest hotels and called every Ostrovsky in the phone book.
Now, you see, if that had been a film, he'd have bumped into her in the bar on the very last night, and that'd be it. Off they'd go, interrailing into the sunset. What about you? What were you up to all that time?
It was the summer before I started at med school. I spent the whole holiday feeling guilty about not opening any of the books on the reading list and wondering whether or not I made the right decision. And then I got to uni, and I got really busy, and I stopped thinking about it.
And here you are now.
Yeah. Turned out all right in the end.
I can't believe she didn't tell me what she'd done. She just hands her over without saying a word. She could have had a seizure or anything.
Well, she's all right now, isn't she?
No, she isn't. She's full of vaccines that I didn't want her to have. You know, we discussed the risks, Graham. Weren't you listening? Does it not concern you that your mother has put our baby in jeopardy?
She wouldn't see it like that. She thinks we're the ones that are irresponsible. You know she does.
Oh, don't give a stuff what she thinks. Why are you defending her
I'm
anyway?
not. I just don't think she understands you, that's all. In her day, nobody would have gone against medical opinion.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
No.
Look, just because, you know, I find out the information for myself rather than copying what everybody else does.
Have we actually shown Mum any of the research on immunisation?
No, she's never asked to see it.
Well, perhaps we should take the initiative. She's interested in anything to do with Flora.
Is she? I think she just likes showing her off.
Alex, she's her grandmother. What's she supposed to do?
Always on about how like you she is and how she's so indispensable.
She is. We couldn't afford for you to go back to work otherwise.
Yeah, well, sometimes I wish I hadn't. You know, what's the point of killing myself trying to fit a day's work into 4 hours? I could just be like your mum was, having nothing to worry about except looking after you and getting your dad's dinner on the table.
You're not like her. You'd get frustrated.
Would I? At least I'd know Flora was being cared for properly. We're going to have to make other arrangements now, you know. I can't trust your mother with her anymore.
Susan? Oh, hello, Mrs. Maguire. Are we early?
A little.
Does your little boy go here?
Yes.
It's Flora's first day. Alex thought it would be good for her to meet some other children.
I see.
I'm here to collect Flora Miles.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm her grandmother.
I need a name.
Susan Miles.
I'm afraid Flora's mum hasn't authorised anyone else to pick her up.
Oh, well, you can let me take her. I'm her grandmother.
Sorry, but I can't. Not without Mum's permission.
I can hear her crying. Oh, please, let me take her. She knows me very well. I look after her every morning, you see.
Mrs. Miles, I can't.
Once she sees me, she'll be as right as rain.
Susan, stop.
Flora shouldn't be here, not when I can look after her. It's silly. But you can't tell Alex anything. She came round yesterday making such a fuss, shouting and screaming. I couldn't tell Graham.
Oh, she was angry because you brought Flora to the doctors, wasn't she?
I was just trying to save her the trouble, that's all. She was always so busy doing so many things. I said to her, leave the baby to me.
But she didn't want Flora to be immunised.
Oh, that was just one of her silly ideas. I had to think of the baby. Dr. Maguire agreed with me.
It wasn't your decision to make.
It was, if no one else was going to take it. I couldn't let her put Flora in danger because she had some silly idea. I've never heard of anything so ridiculous.
Do you think she wouldn't find out?
It doesn't matter now, does it? It's over. Flora's protected.
But you can understand why Alex doesn't trust you anymore.
Oh, Alex, I'm sick of hearing about Alex. I'm sick of biting my tongue and treading on eggshells. She listens to me with a smug expression on her face, and I know she's having a good laugh with Graham afterwards. Your batty mother. If she was my daughter, it'd be different, but sons are no good at all.
Go through, it's nearly ready.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Hope you like chicken.
Oh, you really shouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble. It's the same as I cooked for Robert yesterday. Anyway, this is what we should be doing, isn't it? You know, meeting together, having lunch, talking.
Well, we don't have to. It's not compulsory.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't have to conform to some unwritten protocol. Whatever we do is all right.
I know that.
Oh, Graham treats me well enough, but he's so formal and polite and distant. When he was a little boy, he used to worship the ground I walked on.
That's just growing up. Men have got lots of pressures to conform to.
Men always find someone to look after them. That's what happens. Daughters need their mothers. If I had a daughter, she'd want my advice and listen to me, not treat me like a fool.
Is Graham your only child?
Yes, I couldn't have any more. I had 5 miscarriages and the doctor told me to stop trying. I would have adopted, except my husband felt that he couldn't bring up another man's children.
I'm sorry.
That's why I can't understand Alex. Having a healthy baby and not doing everything she can to protect her. I mean, being a mother is the most important job a woman can do.
That wasn't very nice, was it?
No, it's fine. I don't eat a lot at lunchtime anyway.
No, neither do I. I don't know why I did all this, really.
Because you felt you should?
Oh, you make that sound like a bad thing.
Maybe it is. I mean, just because of what we are to each other. We shouldn't feel as though we have to become close.
I don't suppose I'm what you imagined, am I? I expect it's always going to be a letdown one way or another.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Look, I really do appreciate how you tried to explain everything. About how you became pregnant and why you had to give me up. And I understand how difficult it must have been for you to get your family to come to terms with me turning up like this.
Well, I'm sorry about Edward.
But, well, it's okay to stop now. We don't have to keep meeting out of a sense of duty or guilt.
But after all this time, with us not knowing each other, I thought, well...
What? It was me that came to find you. You didn't ask for any of this.
I understand. Really, I do. But Flora is Graham and Alex's baby, and you must let them do as they think fit. Otherwise, you'll drive them away and everyone will lose out.
Do you think she meant it? I couldn't bear it if I couldn't see Flora.
I don't know. What she did was very wrong.
If only Alex would listen to me instead of just pretending.
Then why don't you tell her how you feel? Now, relationships between in-laws aren't always easy. I know that from my stepchildren. But at the end of the day, well, you've got to try and get on with Alex. You're going to know her for a long time.
Susan, what are you doing here? Debbie says you were trying to take Flora.
I just wanted to see her.
I don't know what to say. I told you yesterday, I don't want you near her.
Alex.
I'm not the one that's in the wrong here. I can't have her doing this. Turning up here, lying to people about what I'm supposed to have said.
I didn't lie.
Look at what you're doing now. I just don't think you're safe around Flora.
Alex, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come here. It's just that I missed her so much this morning, and I couldn't stop thinking about how she was getting on. And whether you'd explain to them about her feeding and how she likes to be held.
Of course I did.
She's just so little. I'm sorry.
Here she is. Oh, hello, baby.
Oh, how's she been? A bit tearful, and she wouldn't take much of a feed. We tried a different teat, but she wouldn't latch on.
Did she sleep?
Only for half an hour. She cheered up, though, when we put her on the playmat and enjoyed listening to some nursery rhymes.
Kieran took a bit of time to settle down.
Yes. Flora hasn't done badly for her first morning. We just think it's better if we tell you the truth.
Yeah, thanks.
She'll get used to us. Kieran loves it now, doesn't he?
Seems to.
And here's this back. We just needed to check that Flora's immunisations were up to date.
When my mother died, finding you seemed like the right thing to do. But you've got your own life now, and me being here just brings back memories of a time that was really difficult.
Well, that's for me to come to terms with.
Well, that doesn't matter now. Now we've met and found out everything turned out all right. I went to a mum and dad who wanted me, and you recovered. You moved on, you got married, you had another child. I don't think I need to know anything more than that.
What did she mean about the immunisations?
They don't let babies in without them. Just trying to make the parents feel safe, probably.
So will you take Flora to her booster next month?
I don't know. This day's just a trial.
Dr. McGrath said you can speak to one of the nurses about it.
I don't need to speak to the nurse.
How do you know the other point of view? You wouldn't speak to me.
You don't know enough about it.
I read the newspapers, I watch television. Maybe if we discussed it properly, I might have understood.
It's not for you to understand. You're not involved in making those decisions about Flora. I mean that Graham and I, we have our own ideas. We don't want to feel like we have to get you to agree with them.
I do know how fortunate I am to see so much of you. You must miss your mother.
Not really. She's always busy doing her own thing.
Just wish you found it easier to talk to me. And not just because of Graham and Flora.
It's because you don't listen. I've stopped making the effort.
I listen.
You don't. You think that I say things just to criticise you. You take everything personally, related to how you did it when you had a baby.
I'm just being helpful.
You make me feel like I have to check up on you in case you're doing something to go against me. Like when you put Flora outside to sleep. Nobody does that now.
Alex, I don't want to go against you. It's just that sometimes you act as if you were the only person who'd ever had a baby. I was a mother too, you know.
Bye then.
Thank you for talking.
Don't worry. I expect I'll see you again. If Flora and Kieran will share the same sessions.
I don't know. I'm still not sure it's the right thing for her. There are other options. Do you want a lift? I might as well take you home.
Thank you.
Is that it then?
Look, there's no need for you to feel bad. I don't. 2 weeks ago we hadn't even met. Now look how far we've come.
Will I see you again?
Maybe. Goodbye, Rachel.
Bye.